As a disaster-prone region, Southeast Asia has committed to strengthening its disaster management capabilities in achieving its vision of becoming a global leader in the field. One of the key components of this effort is the development of a skilled and standardized pool of disaster management professionals. Korea, having demonstrated a strong commitment to supporting ASEAN in disaster management, recognizes the critical importance of capacity building for disaster management professionals in the region. Drawing lessons from the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami and other major disasters, the need for highly skilled and well-prepared disaster management experts has become increasingly evident.
Since the establishment of Dialogue Partnership in 1989, Korea and ASEAN have been continuously strengthening cooperation in every aspect, which led to the establishment of Comprehensive Strategic Partnership in 2024. It was very natural that Korea and ASEAN have cultivated strong ties in the area of disaster management.
Korea's support has been significant for ASEAN in achieving its vision to become a more resilient region. This long-standing commitment laid the groundwork for Korea's deeper engagement with ASEAN institutions, particularly through the AHA Center. The initial support of Korea to the AHA Center was in 2017 through the ASEAN Science-Based Disaster Management Platform (ASDMP) project. In 2020, the ASEAN Standards and Certifications for Experts in Disaster Management project was launched to address the challenge of establishing regionally recognized competency standards and certification processes for disaster management professionals across ASEAN.
For an effective response to disaster collectively, the professionals' capacity of disaster management personnel is critical. This is why a consistent and ASEAN-tailored competency framework and certification system is essential, and why the ASEAN project was initiated.
Through ADMER and ACDM, BNPB continues to advocate for ASEAN involving national institutions like National Provision Standardization Agency, or BNSP, to help standardize disaster management certification across ASEAN. BNPB has provided comprehensive support to ensure the success of ASEAN in strengthening disaster management capacities across ASEAN. Strategically, it has championed the programs in high-level ASEAN forums to ensure political backing. Operationally, BNPB has hosted key activities including 2022 pilot and the first official implementation, and provided training facilities, technical expert, and logistical support.
Looking ahead, we also hope the ASEAN can serve as a recognized standard for non-ASEAN professionals working in the ASEAN region as well.
Korea has demonstrated steadfast support for disaster management in Southeast Asia. In response to the devastation caused by Tropical Cyclone Yagi in Laos in 2024, the Korean government provided humanitarian aid to assist with recovery efforts, as well as to Myanmar during the crisis. These initiatives underscore Korea's commitment to bolstering disaster resilience and humanitarian assistance in the region. In December 2020, the National Disaster Management Training Institute, NDTI, of Korea, in collaboration with Indonesia's BNPB, held the opening of the Disaster Management Capacity Building Project, DCAP, and its first training session. This project was a great opportunity for ASEAN and Korea to learn from each other on technological knowledge of disaster risk management. The ASEAN-Korea DCAP project's specific aims are to increase the overall capacity for the disaster response and management system in ASEAN member states and to build capacity of human resources working in the disaster management field.
And in addition, Korea is implementing a DCAP program, so-called Disaster Risk Management Capacity Building Program, under the ASEAN-Korea Cooperation Fund. Through this program, Korea shares its policy expertise and provides virtual simulation-based training tailored to various disaster scenarios.
Following the successful implementation of the ASEAN Program Phase 1, Korea, through the AKCF, will continue to strengthen its commitment to disaster management in ASEAN through the implementation of ASEAN Phase 2.
I look forward to seeing ASEAN certified professionals serving as key actors on the front lines of disaster management throughout the ASEAN region. I sincerely hope for the success of ASEAN Phase 2 and call for the continued support and engagement of the ASEAN Secretariat and also all member states.
Together, we build a more disaster resilient ASEAN with the spirit of one ASEAN, one response.